Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are here. We're finally checking out In Your Fantasy, the official music video by Ateez. Uh, for those of you that might know, if you watch other videos of mine, but mainly for those of you that don't, if you've never watched a video of mine, I'm catching up on a bunch of stuff, so I'm really behind, so I haven't seen this yet. However, the first related video is Caitlin Benson's reaction, which I haven't watched because obviously I haven't watched Ateez's the original video yet, because that's what I'm doing right now. And her faces are scaring me a lot. The title of her video is scaring me a lot. So, yeah, I'm a bit behind. My heart is already racing. I can feel it in my chest. Pause warning before we get into this. I'm a pauser. If that's not for you, that's totally okay. Please do not comment saying, "You've had too much." I pause as much as I need to. Even when I'm not reacting genuinely, I will pause as much as I need to. Like when I'm watching something. Because it takes me time to process. I'm autistic. I need processing time. And also, when it comes to, especially when I'm recording for reactions, I don't want to miss things. But if you're okay with that, we are going to get into In Your Fantasy by Ateez, and wish me luck. I'm really glad, KQ has their little intro at the beginning, genuinely, because it just allows me to have like a little calm before the storm. Because I'm scared. I'm scared. But let's go. Let's jump into this, you guys. Breathe. Oh, I like that. Wait, hang on. Did that say Lucifer? Hold up, hold up. I need time. I need time. I can't tell. And that could be hunger or that could say Lucifer. Me moving up in my chair as if that's gonna help me actually seeing things. I'm sorry. I'm fine. Um, I'm fine. Also, the little bit of the intro there. Also, I just noticed the 15 age rating. Lots of things are happening in my brain right now. I was just about to say like, oh, also that little vocal, that really edited vocal sample in the beginning there. I was like, oh, that was interesting. And then the age rating, I saw that my eyes are going like a mile a minute. Let's take a moment, shall we? Shall we? Let's just take a moment. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know what you into.
huh? I'm sorry. The, I'm mainly pausing because not even because of the video. That was really loud in my ears. Like this, the change up from the sample there to the music was really loud, and I was like, oh, and then the lyric I paused on, I was like, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, I know what you into. Baby got a type. Yeah, I could be
Oh
gentle.
no, 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 no. No. It's really funny though. I know I'm already pausing. I'm not even like getting through the verse here. When he said you got to type, and I don't mean this like I know there's weirdo people, but when he was like, I know you got to type, it's so funny because my biases across like groups in general, they all have similar traits. So, so in that way, again, I'm not talking like in a weird like way or anything like that. Just like who I bias. I do genuinely have a type of person that I lean towards. Sorry, he wasn't even calling me out, but that's just. I'm fine. I will get through this. I promise you, you guys. If this is a 30-minute video, I'm sorry. I love the beat though.
Yeah, I know what you into. Baby got a type. Yeah, I could be gentle, but that ain't what you like. Lips your party, it's in party.
No, get out of my face. No. The vocal tone when Songhwa came in. No. No, no, no. Not to mention the visuals, of course, but shall we do a heart rate check, everybody? Genuinely, shall we do a heart rate check right now? My heart rate before this was 75 beats per minute. Are we still around that time? Are we still safe? Cuz I can feel it. I'm genuinely doing this, you guys. Okay, we went up to 77. I think I calmed down in the interim. Okay. Sorry.
But that ain't what you like. Lips your party, it's in
I
party.
love the outfit.
Trust your body, I'm nobody. I don't kiss and release your in.
My only the only coherent thought I can produce right now is they're really taking advantage of the 15 age rating. What do you mean? That was a great snapshot to come back to. Also, the way when this lyric came up, my my brain's immediate response was, "Yeah, you are." I'm fine. I'm fine. It is currently like midnight for me as I'm recording this. Um, and I feel like it's necessary to record it this late at night. Like even if I didn't have to, because of the heat. Um, I mean, the heat also helps. Um, let's have a serious moment for a second, though. I'm loving the way that this is being shot. There's like a hazy effect. I love the red. There's a real like focus on red, it seems so far. Heat, passion, all that kind of stuff. Yes, I'm trying to like ground myself here. I'm fine. Everything is fine. But then that lyric about I don't kiss and tell. Um, trust your body, I'm nobody. I feel like we'll all need to do some deep breathing after this.
Trust your body, I'm nobody. I don't kiss and release your inhibitions.
Oh,
Don't need no good intentions. So why you try not find just let me show.
sorry, I need to hear that again. It almost sounded like Yosang had two tones there, like there was some doubling going on, but it was so well mixed if there was that the usually when you double vocals, you can hear like clearly hear the difference there between say for instance how I heard that there, the higher and lower vocal. You can hear because of the disparity in the two kind of original forms. But there they're blended if there are two. They're blended so cleanly that they almost fit together like a puzzle piece. And so you get to hear like individual qualities of the higher and the lower parts, but neither part is overwhelming the other. Yes, I'm trying to find a foothold here. A foothold of sanity. um, hmm, I'm fine. Do I go back this far? Or do I stay here? I'm gonna just go back. Just go back here. It's fine.
I don't kiss and release your inhibitions. There ain't no point in fighting. Don't need no good intentions.
Oh, he looks good.
No fight, just scream and shout. Yeah, and keep it dancing. Let it out. Yeah.
Young. I'm fine. There's just something about that shot that just immediately, even like when the video was playing, caught my eye. Genuinely. I don't know if it's the jawline, the neckline. I don't know if it's the hair. I don't know if it's the if it's the facial expression. I don't even know if it's just the lighting. But in fact, it all caught my eye. Also, can we talk about the fact that your song is wearing silk? I'm fine. I'm fine. Wait, is he laying on someone? I just noticed. Who you laying with? No, I'm kidding. It's none of my business. That's a joke. That's a joke, by the way. There's such a softness to Yo Song's part there, and then realizing that someone's there with him. Obviously, the song is about what the song is about, but um, there's a softness to that. And I don't know. I don't know. It just feels. I don't even know how to word it. It just feels like the whole theme of Your song section was a softness, tenderness. I don't know. I don't know if you did you guys have a similar vibe? Also, I'm just realizing he's got a motorbike. Young has got a motorbike in a room. I feel like on the scale of like good to bad luck and stuff, this is up there with opening an umbrella inside. Um, I don't know. I don't know, but I just feel like that a little bit. I'm fine. Ah, I didn't even need to go back, but I'm going back. I love the way that the red light spills across Yo Song's hair there. That's so pretty. Third point. Sorry. Could I let this play? Yes. Third point. Is that Honghwa and Yo Song together, or is that just Yo Song? Yo Song, because I'm gonna need you guys to let me know, or I'm gonna need to look it up afterwards. Either way, whichever happens first. um, just to make sure, because there's a lot of times where I get I misjudge things. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine. Oh.
Read between the lines like a Lucifer, devil in disguise. We know how this works.
I'm glad I paused it where we're on the lyric of "Come take a seat in your fantasy," because I'm kind of glad I'm already sat down. Because I worry if I wasn't, I would be on the floor. Fainting, that is. Oh, I like that. I like that little silhouette we got going on there. Um, it's giving like James Bond spy. um, I need to go back to San's part. What the frick was that change up? Holy hell. Um, I really liked, I want to talk about Young's part for a second. There were a lot of interesting like ad libs slash textures added, like in the accompaniment during his part. Um, Also, he pulled off like a masquerade ball kind of mask. It looked like because we were like looking through a through an eye hole. It's always a thing I've always been interested in is how you do how you shoot from a camera shooting perspective, how you shoot being in a mask. A lot of times people will go for the center behind the mask fully, so you can kind of see through kind of both eyes. But we had the single eye, as though there was like a suggestion that we were keeping one eye open almost, almost like we were like a person that was looking, but we shouldn't be looking kind of thing, like a corner of the eye, like a I'm asleep, like I'm not look. Do you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. Um, oh, he looks good though. He looks good. His vocal tone is really nice. Oh.
Devil in disguise, we know how this works.
I needed a moment to breathe, and then I pause on come take a bite. Hmm. You know, what are you doing? Homo, what are you doing? Everybody, what are you doing? Also, is that Jongo? That's the first time we've seen Jongo. And I'm very scared because that's a very large couch. And yet he looks like the most powerful thing in that room. Like usually like size indicates power, but like that sofa is bigger than him. Like and yet like in terms of how much the frame is taking up, and yet he's still the thing I'm focusing on. Like I'm scared. I'm scared. I want to know what they. I want to like. There's teasing going on here, like saying I ain't gonna take you there. Like, mhm. Again, they're making great use of this age rating. Ah. I'm fine. Oh, are they? Hongjun, hold up. I'm gonna need you to wait a moment. I have thoughts, okay? I know you're lost in the rush, but I need you to take a moment. That wasn't, I'm gonna go back a bit further. Hi, your song. Hi. um. um. The urge I have right now to run away. um. um. I really like that do 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 rhythm and melody. Um. Also, there's the way it's kind of being shown to us. There's a lot of and even lyrically, there's this real focus on visual and seeing. So it's almost like this intimacy is quite voyeuristic. It's a case of we're not, I say we, they're not interacting necessarily with this person or these people or, whatever. I'm saying people because they were in an auditorium. Um, but they're not necessarily physically interacting. There's no physical intimacy. It seems, apart from like I pull you in closer, but there's elements there where it doesn't feel physical, I should say, and where it is very much a tease and very much, how to put it, um, just seeing the person or them being seen is enough. Um, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm innocent, okay? um, I also really love the beautiful falsetto from Jongho there. Um, it again, there's a softness to that, even though like the lyric is I'll pull you in closer by having the more falsetto tone, it feels softer. I guess that could be like a representation of the heart to breathe, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to have intelligent thoughts because I'm not Delulu, okay? I will not be Delulu. I love that little flicker.
Lost in a rush, I ain't in a rush, I get what I want. Here for the chase, want a piece, want a taste, yeah, I'm here for the case. So like this, can you handle it?
Did Hong Jun just say he was an ass man? I'm sorry I had to. Um, I love the as usual with Jun raps. I'm loving the rhythm and the way he flows on in his raps. I'm trying to have intelligent thoughts. I like the double use of rush there, lost in the rush, but I'm not in a rush. That double meaning of rush. Ah. um, ecstasy, but also taking your time. This is a lot. This is a lot. Hi, San. Hi. Oh dear. I'm fine.
In a rush, I ain't in a rush, I get what I want. Here for the chase, want a piece, want a taste, yeah, I'm here for the case. So like this, can you handle it? This is okay, you're managing, this is a lean, sinking in, I'm getting in your head.
No fix on. No. I need. Ah. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's the way his tone changed up. And it's the way he's talking us through. He's talking us through what's happening in the way that you would talk through with the intimate partner. I am not apologizing for the length of this reaction at all. If you don't like how long this reaction is, blame Ateez. They're the reason that I'm pausing so much. I need to hear this little section again before we fix on. And I'm sure Mingy will attack me too. Also, is that the first time Mingy's come in? As in, like, I'm assuming we're gonna have visually. Because I don't think we saw him in the little flicker. Also, the flicker candle. Ooh. Connections. Brain. Okay.
See, I'm here for the case, so like this, can you handle
Oh, I love that. Oh, the biggest thing. Sorry, I know I said I was gonna let fix on happen, but clearly I need a moment. The word sizzling. Hongjung's vocal quality there. His voice literally sounds like it's sizzling. It's like it's the vocal equivalent of popping bacon in a pan and letting it fry. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm fine. Also, he's wearing satin. I did notice.
Ice cold with no chaser. Let's cut it short like a razor. We're in a spot to get hella lost. Oh honey, I ain't savior.
He really said, this is going to be a moment of time. This is not a long-term commitment. It was the like the spinny part there that just, I don't know, just it just got me. Like not even the lyrics. It was just I was like, I'm following along. I'm hearing what you're putting down, and then I don't know. It's just the spinny moment. Um, was it even a spinny moment? Oh my god, I'm lost. I'm lost. It's just the power in the strut, and oh, just the lyrical delivery. I'm now just hyper focused on let's cut it short like a razor. Because there's a quickness to it, but there's also a carefulness. Because if you go too quick and you're not careful enough, you're gonna be in all kinds of mess. But the closeness. I didn't come back to this part intentionally. It was fate.
Ice cold with no chaser. Let's cut it short like a razor. We're in a spot to get hella lost. Oh honey, I ain't savior. Give it to desire.
Ooh.
I can make you feel so. Tell me what you like, yeah. Alright, put your buttons like a console. Between
Play your buttons like a console. I think it says a lot about me that Mingy has said all of this stuff, and all of the members have said all of this stuff. But it's the nerdy line of playing your buttons like a console that hits the hardest. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fix on.
savior. Give it to desire. I can make you feel so. Tell me what you like, yeah. Alright, put your buttons like a console. Between lines like the Lucifer. Devil in the skies, we know how this works.
Sorry. What is the box? I'm gonna have to Google that. I didn't even notice. I was like, ooh, the box. And then as I was like talking, I was like, oh, that's the frame I went back to. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. But yes, before we're going back into the chorus, I'm going to Google what the box is. However, if I can't find anything, I would still like someone to tell me what the box is. And I'm speaking like this because I'm shaking a lot. Because between laughing and my heart rate, I feel like both are increasing. um, um, okay, let's go.
Read between lines like the Lucifer, devil in disguise, we know how this works.
I need to know. Read between the lines. Look here, Lucifer. I guess it's talking about, because I know obviously this isn't the first time that lyric has come up, but it's the first time it's kind of hit me. Um, hit me? Is that the right phrase? I don't know. But um, I don't know. Subtext, I guess. I don't know. If you guys can maybe enlighten me on what you think, because I feel like everything, a lot of things are quite obvious in the song. If you could maybe explain what they mean. Sorry. Um, yeah, sorry. I love his voice.
Between lines like the Lucifer, devil in disguise, we know how this works.
Ooh. I fully thought he'd killed someone. I thought that that was the person's head. And not, okay, maybe not killed someone, but like was strangling that person maybe intimately off the side of a balcony. Um, I'm fine. Again, I love this. It's giving like, again, like 007, maybe like even Austin Powers kind of vibe. The red eyes. Hmm. Between the red-eyed Jongo, the vampire's Honghua, and then the Yuno that we just had there, I'm now feeling my heart rate dip. And I don't know if that's because of the vampire metaphor. um, within the lyrics, and I'm just preparing, or what? um, or I've just acclimatized to this new equilibrium of chaos. I don't know. pick your fighter. Because it's like he's just like the way like he was filling the wine. I know it's wine, but because obviously it looks quite red. It's like it looks like blood. It's almost like he's ravenous, and it's like he doesn't even like. It's giving like if this was a drama or something, we'd get a scene where he'd finish Songhwa's character would finish all of the wine glasses, and then you just find him like licking licking the tablecloth as well. It just feels like that kind of feralness. The glove. The waist. The waist. I'm looking up and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it was coming up and I was like, who is this? I was like, and my first thought genuinely went to Yoshang. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be Yoshang. And then it kept going up. And then it was Song. And I was like, oh, oh. Because like, he looks so petite here. Like he's got big muscles, but he looks so small. Tiny. Put him in a pocket. I'm loving this. This is a really, like, for me, I really like Lemon Drop. I like this more. I like this even more. Um, like, even from just like a music, I like this more. Like, oh, I will be playlisting this momentarily. Oof.
Between lines like a Lucifer, devil in disguise, yeah. Break it down,
Ooh.
break it down.
Yeah. Shut up. No, we're hearing that note again. It, a typical, a typical like Jong Ho moment, but I don't know, just the quality of that. I need to hear it. Like that. I think it's Jong Ho. Yeah, it is.
Between lines like a Lucifer, devil in disguise, we know how this works.
I wish I could close my eyes right now. Ow. My jaw genuinely locked. My jaw genuinely locked. Ow. Ow. Um, I really like the outfits. Um, I really like the outfits. And there's just something about Song was in particular. Just the I love the way that it looks like it curves. It looks like it curves inwards. Um um I'm not gonna that sounded really wrong. I was gonna say I'm not gonna open my mouth like that again. Ah, deep breathing, people. Again, I'm loving the fact as well with the voyeuristic kind of nature of some of the lyrics. You've got all of this shadow and light, so they're almost like a dream. There's a and the steps as well. There's a separation between you and them. Um, hmm. Oh, the outfit. Oh, I like that. I like the detailing on. I like the detailing. Sorry, I'm gonna go back. The detailing on Son's outfit there. I don't know if the other members have similar because I noticed Yunho has um yeah, this side, I think, because it'll be his left side, has that little ornamentation, and then is that Mingi on the end? I think it is. I think it's because sorry, I paused on a really bad end, because we got Hongjun, Songhwa, Son, Yo Song. I'm assuming Jongho is in the back, and then Mingi, right? I think, but Mingi also has a similar like not the same, but like a similar ornamentation. Everything is wonderful. I love that. Ooh, work. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Hearing it again. I love that. Ooh. Oh, that's a clever. That's a that's clever. Lucifer, lose it for the wordplay. That's clever. Also, I love the structure of this. The way that we bring the rapping back in a little bit. Oh, I like that little pulsating of the light. Okay. Hmm. First thing I want to say, and in true not me fashion, it's not. I like it because I've noticed I've used that phrase far too many times in reaction videos. First thing, that was all in English. I think I'm now having doubts, but that was all in English. Hmm. Second of all, I don't know if you can see my hands. They're shaking. Which is fine. Um, I just need a moment, just to process everything. Okay, so I really liked it. I loved. I loved a big part of what I loved genuinely of the song. I loved the structure of it. And we seemed to have. Um, it felt like we had space for every member in the song. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I've missed in my head, if I've misattributed people and members to sections. Sorry. If I've misattributed, please let me know. Um, I liked the way we moved through the song. The chorus line was really strong, and it was strong in a way that that genuinely it's not an immediate earworm in the sense that there's a lot of songs where they go with a repetitive hook line, like in a general musical sense, and that's what makes you remember it. In this, it's because it's less repetitive, it should be less memorable, but because of how it's delivered and because of what it's actually saying, it sticks in your head a lot better. Like I don't know if you noticed, but I was singing along, like, or literally mouthing along, I guess, as we were doing that, as we were watching the successive choruses. I really really enjoyed that. Visually, I love all of the red. I still want to know what the cube is. I'm sure I will be able to find out, but just in case I can't, if anyone would like to let me know, um, I would appreciate it. Um, this really played on my love of the supernatural, actually. I know it wasn't like super like obvious, but there were definitely parts of both the music video and the lyrics where you got this almost vampiric compulsion kind of feeling, like where um, you're you're almost like a person that's obsessed with the characterization of Ateez here, because of something almost out of your control. It feels like, um, in that kind of vampiric way, if that makes sense. Again, with all the red and the wine glasses looking like blood and stuff like that. And even I think there was at the beginning a trail of liquid that's I think was meant to represent blood during Songwa's part. I think it was going down his arm. Um, the there's a lot of there's a lot of elements of the supernatural there. I loved Mingi and Hongjung's raps as usual. Um, the confidence and the brilliance, I guess, that just exudes from them. Like they know it's like they know their worth, and I don't know. It's really 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 nice to see. because it comes through in their lyrics, and it doesn't feel cheesy or tacked on or anything like that. It just feels good. It feels like it's them. Um, and it's good that they're like that, to me. Um, Sorry, I just had a moment. I just had a quick like, oh, zone out moment there. Sorry. Um, when we first saw Songhwa at the beginning, and I think this is such a good thing about how he plays with gender expression. There was a moment where we first saw Songhwa, and then we continued to see him, but for a second, I didn't think it was Songhwa. I thought it was someone else. Like, seriously, um, just the way that he was able to, in the space of across a scene, able to exude both really masculine energy but also really feminine energy. Um, it just really caught me off guard, and it impressed me. But I was like, oh, because I almost said, and I almost like put my foot in it. I was like, oh, who's this? And then like my brain caught up, and it was like, this is still Songhwa. And I was like, oh, like this was all happening in my brain. I was like, oh. But I just love how he's able to express um, his genderlessness and his flexibility and how he expresses his kind of his gender identity and stuff, with his clothes. Um, he does it so well. Yeah. Um, yeah. um, what did you guys think, when you guys saw it? I know I paused a hell of a lot. Um, I think it was worth it though. I think it was worth it though. Um, I am. I'm now cautious of my jaw. um, um, I I I'm genuinely running out of things to say, so I'm going to, I think, leave this video here. Please let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Um, love this video. Um, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to support the original, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. Bye.